we know that basic schools in the northeastern regional capital, Nalerigu, and across the East Mamprusi municipality are facing some severe difficulties in their quest to benefit from the state policy of free compulsory universal basic education. Now, the schools across the municipality lack basic facilities and resources such as classrooms, desk books, as well as some trained teachers needed for the provision of quality education. Most of the children, especially those at the kindergarten and primary levels, are either learning under trees or in some partially damaged buildings with no desk or no lesson materials at all. Joining us is regional correspondent Elias Otanko visited some of the schools and now reports.
This is Nalerigu Primary School in the capital town of the Northeast region. One of the many public schools established years ago and named after a former king of Mamprusi. Like most of the schools in this area, the Nalerigu Primary School has never undergone any renovation works despite the increasing enrollment recorded over the past years. Now the building is old and the classrooms are inadequate, but with no action from authorities, the school children are forced to learn in harsh conditions.
We have no desk. All the chairs are broken and we sit in the sun and on the floor to read our books.
During a visit to the school, it was observed that most of the classrooms had no desks and the children, especially those in kindergarten and lower primary, had to sit on the floor or lie on their bellies to study. In one of the classrooms, the children were studying in the scorching sun because a part of the roofing was yet to be fixed after it was ripped off many months ago by a rainstorm. Teachers at the school who spoke off record said the situation was hampering the provision of quality education and discouraging parents from enrolling their children. The peoples on their part are pleading with the authorities to come to their aid.
The roofing is destroyed, and because of that, we are studying under the sun. This is difficult for us to learn in this school. Our uniforms and books always get dirty because we have no chairs and have to lie on the floor to write.
At Nabongo Primary School, a similar dilemma was observed. The classrooms are unfriendly and the pupils also lay on their bellies for academic activities. Teachers had no textbooks and other teaching materials to teach the children in this school. Aside from the widespread challenge of inadequate furniture for both teachers and pupils, several school buildings in the municipality require some form of rehabilitation, while others require total demolition and reconstruction, such as the Nalerigu MA Primary School constructed in the post-colonial era. This school building, after many years of neglect, has become almost like a death trap. At the lower primary of the school, the classrooms are in deplorable conditions with deep cracks, dirty floors, and weak walls with no furniture, and children have to sit on bricks and stones to take lessons. One teacher who spoke anonymously to Joy News likened the school building to a playground for domestic animals or their pen.
The classroom is too dark and there are no desks. Our school uniforms are always dirty because we have no furniture.
Although there is a new building for the school's upper primary children, the children have no desks and have to sit on the floor and on the windows of the building to learn.
We are appealing for desks because we have no desk. We cannot write and study. Our teachers too have no furniture. The problem is affecting our teachers and us.
Several teachers who spoke to Joy News expressed concerns over the situation, which they blame for the continued poor performance of the children in the basic education certificate examination. They therefore want measures to be expedited to reverse the trend. Authorities at the East Mamprusi Municipal Directorate of the Ghana Education Service were not available to comment as attempts were unsuccessful. From Nalerigu, Ilyasu Tanko, reporting for Joy News.
Baby mammals feed on gas.